Hello and namaste. So parents, I assume that you have already watched level 1, level 2 videos and now you are on level 3 to understand what your child would learn and do in level 3 of the Money Matters curriculum. Is my assumption correct? If you have not, please watch level 1 and level 2 videos and then come back to watch this level 3 video. By the way, let's begin and talk about the level 3 and what your child would learn in this level 3. In this level, the child is again going to learn 7 different chapters. So chapter number 1 is what we're going to talk about in this level number 3. This chapter is about what is ours. If you recall chapter number 1 and 2, we talked about mine and yours, we talked about barter system, and now the child has reached where the child would discuss about things which belong to us as a group or as a pair or something. Why this is important? Because here the child starts learning about what do you mean by family income? What do you mean by opportunities and strengths of the family? What do you mean by family responsibilities? How do you differentiate and appreciate dependers and earners? Wow. Do you think that's important? Of course it is. This creates the basic ethos of the family, the code of conduct, which I always talk about. We as a family head, should create the code of conduct for the family, where we discuss the right and the responsibilities which every family member has and should follow. So that's chapter number 1. In chapter number 2, the child learns and understands about donations. Yes. Now the child is talking about investment as a pillar. So if the child has sufficient money, which he thinks he should now donate to help others, he should understand what donation is, whom should the donation be given, what do you mean by an NGO and what are the roles of an NGO, and what in donations can we give is something very important that the child should start learning, because this is the base of empathy building in the child. Yes, a very important quality which every person should have is empathy. That's chapter number 2. Then we go to chapter number 3, where the child understands what is rent. Now, is rent an income or is rent an expense? And how do you really differentiate between it? And what are the advantages and disadvantages of taking something on rent or buying something outright? Is a very important decision. Very many investment gurus teach, and basics of it is what your child would learn. He has already learned level 1 and 2, so don't worry about it. Level 3 will not be heavy for your child. And this is the third chapter which the child learns about rent. Then we go to the fourth chapter, a very important chapter for wise spending habits, which is on discounts and offers. There are so many discounts and offers around that even as parents, we sometimes give in to the discounts and offers and buy things which we really do not need in the moment. And shouldn't your child be aware of discounts and offers? And why do sellers give discounts and offers? What is the effect of discounts and offers on our buying and what we should be aware of? How to find out if the discounts and offers are really useful for us? These are the questions which are answered during the discussion in these chapters. That's chapter number 4. Chapter number 5 is about the details of the salary. Remember in level 2, we started with salary. Now we go in depth of it, the ladder curriculum. Yes. In this chapter, we differentiate between low paying and high paying jobs and the rights and responsibilities of salaried people. That's in chapter number 5, which we talk about as salary details. Chapter number 6 is now from personal piggy bank to family piggy bank. Yes, in this family piggy bank, the child now starts understanding the concept of pooling of resources and pooling of money and the advantages of disadvantages of managing a family piggy bank. Interesting, isn't it? Last chapter is about, based on the needs and desires topic, now is about buying what you desire and how you should buy what you desire. How do you understand the thought between low desire and high desire things, etc., etc., is what the child starts learning over here. Low desire, high desire, low need, high need, all those concepts is what the child learns. So these are the 7 chapters which the child learns. And now it's time to understand what the child will do, the outcome of this. So the first outcome, the first activity which the child will do in the post work with your help and guidance is that the child will discuss with you, the earner in the family, about your needs and the support which you require from the child. Wow, isn't that something amazing? Yes, because this is the basic ethos which we want the child and you to form in the family, to take up a responsibility about each other. Point number 2 is to create a plan about the buying based on low and high quadrant of needs and desires. Yeah, the child has learned what is low need, the low desire, what is low need, high desire, and all those 4 quadrants. And now the shopping list, the buying needs have to be divided in that way so that the child makes wise decisions, and so do you. So that's point number 2. Let's go to activity number 3. Here the child researches and differentiates between low paying and high paying jobs. Something which he did in the classroom for a few jobs, now he really makes a big list of jobs or professions which he may want to pursue, and he may want to understand which of them are low paying and which of them are high paying. He started stepping towards career now. Yes, the child is old enough, 11 years around, to understand the difference between these. Point number 4, he would create and just not create, but also present a PowerPoint presentation or a presentation in any form. On what topic? On the caution to be taken while considering discounts and offers from various retailers. Becoming wise, isn't he? So that is something which he would do as a part of presentation, which he would present in the class after preparing it in discussion with you, and take feedback from his peers and his teachers. The fifth activity, or the fifth action point, or the outcome is that the child would collaborate and manage a family piggy bank. Even if the family is of 3 members or 4 members living together, it is a wonderful activity to manage. Or if the family is big, you have multiple children at home, your uncles, the child's uncles, children, and all niece and nephews. So you could have 2 or 3 people creating a committee to manage a piggy bank, a family piggy bank. And that's what is activity number 5. So 7 chapters and 5 activities in level number 3. This is where the first junior curriculum, that is level 1 to 3, from age group 6 to 11 concludes. And then he steps up into the senior curriculum. To go into senior curriculum, this junior curriculum is important. And that is why I want you parents to take the decision right away. Well, while you take that decision and decide whether your child should learn financial management through common sense or by luck or through structured learning, I leave it to you. Because apart from all this, you also have to prepare yourself for the post work where you have to get involved, for the pre work, and you have to actually practice these learnings along with the child to create the right impact on your child. I know you want your children to be healthy relationship with money and to form wealthy money management habits and to learn the skills of money management as well, which maybe you did not get to learn in your school and college days, and you learned it all by yourself. But this is the right time for your child to learn. So take that decision. Till then, thank you and dhanyavad.